Welcome on back everyone to Total Warhammer 3 in part 5 of our Morghur the Shadowgave, the Old World campaign. In today's episode we are here at the city of Gannett, or Gannett, however you would pronounce that. And we're here just to smush them, so we're going to go ahead and give this one to the auto-resolve, for the sake of progress. There's not anything here we haven't already smushed into the ground 100 times already. We lose a few more goats than we probably would have in a fight. And we will go ahead and take the extra rage. Yeah, take the extra rage, and a little bit more movement. Or I guess a little bit less movement. Either way, we shall move up now towards Vanessa. We're basically just going to dare anyone to try to resettle any of these areas. I don't think Castle Lungi is part of this blood ground, so we'll just move up. And we will drop into... Oh, we can't build anything, so let's just drop into the Gathering Herd stance, since we haven't taken that much casualty. That many casualties, that is. Didn't quite get enough skill points to get up to rank 12, or experience to get up to rank 12. So let's go ahead and just grab Wild Heart then for the passive recharge, and anytime we do cast, all those around will be gaining a little bit more damage. Maybe just himself. Either way, more damage is afoot. Excellent. So we don't quite have enough dread for any more upgrades, so more battles are ahead of us. And we've got our squad here sitting up and recruiting in some new troopers. We've got the Giant Feral Manticore, Beastmen, Giant. Got a specific title. He's a Beastman. Oh, nope. Now he's not being recruited. See, now that ruins everything. You go away. Well, if we're being smart, we'll do it like this. 3 turns for the Beastman Giant, but that way we actually get in some more frontline. Excellent. Unassigned skill points ahoy, and that will be our turn. Alright, mission successful, grow your forces, so now we gain 750 favor and a Razor Standard. Sounds good to me. So we got the Mutt Guzzler here, who's got 10 units and 12 Jenkins.
Who needs stabbing?
And Rug Lash in the back. Well, I mean, our next enemy looks like it is likely to be Grom, but do we want too many foes all at once? That I don't know. I'm sure we can handle it. But do we want to? Is the real question. Yes, I think we do. Come here, Mutt Guzzler. Your doom is upon you. I guess before we do, let's see if we can be mercenary. He's only fighting Corone. It shows we are vastly outmatched, which we likely are. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit Mutt Guzzler, and then we're going to retreat back to Corone, and then see if Grom comes over to face us himself. Let's do it. Not quite Total War, but you guys are over here building up civilization, and I don't like that. Nasty civilization. So a close victory, medium casualties. Absolutely not. Let's run them over. Alright, they are in the underway, but no artillery is going to be the doom. Oh, did we... Oh, good grief. Well, we're all rampaging. That's going to change things up a little bit. Let's start deployment. Didn't take us out of the extra experience gain. That's awkward. Let's have the Gore Herd up front. With the Zangors with them. Like so, we'll get the more elite spears on this angle since there's the snotling pump wagons on that side. We'll have the other guys at the other end. They'll hide the whole way in, which is great. Actually have a jet coming over, so we'll like mute again. I'll be right back. Alright, cool. So like I've said in a couple of my other episodes, we're very close to a very small airport, but I think it's growing as we speak, so get bigger jets and bigger jets as time goes on, which has been quite annoying. Brave Shaman up front, and then we'll go ahead and have the Razor Gore Herd. Like the Beastmen, we have Horror, Civilization, and all progress. And then we'll have our Poisony Hounds And then the Centaurs ready to finish off anyone that dares get too close. The rampage is concerning greatly. But I mean, pound for pound, we hit a lot harder than the greenskins should. And let's swing on in there and finish them off. Show them how little their WAAAGH means to us. They're just gonna retreat for reinforcements. That makes sense. Very fair call. We'll have the Gorbel and Morghur go hunt down the enemy lord by going straight down the middle. Your reinforcements matter little to me. I'm just gonna have these spawn, find a unit of orc boys and give them a hug. Same thing with other units of spawn. You can go ahead and move up and smush these wolf riders. That would just be glorious. Battle piggies and everyone else keep moving forward. I'm gonna have this Gorbel go after the wolf riders as well. Go after maybe the pump wagons first. Let's move to this vicinity to lock them in as a choke point. We'll let everyone else move up from there. Battle pigs in position. Centaurs. We do lose a lot of our mobility here, but I think we'll manage. Alright, we're in position. Bring it. Do your worst. In fact, we're going to send these archers forward to do their worst. And we'll let our sneaky spearmen move up with them. Gorbel's by himself, so let's have you sit here and take a moment to rest. Jenkins is their other lord, so he must fall first. How the spellcaster? Block of Doom? That's beautiful. Nice little blanket of rusty arrows. Absorb the first volley pretty well. That's 3 volleys of arrows coming straight at them. Spawn, you stay here. Same thing, we'll let them get closer. In fact, we can use the spawn as a shield. They're dangerous. Morghur, they've got some trolls. Actually, they may be the best unit for Morghur to slow up. If we get lucky, Morghur can turn those stone trolls into spawn. I'm sure they're going to enjoy. There we go. That unit of skirmish cav is gone. Bring them back behind the line. Everyone do a bit of falling back. Gorbel and Morghur do the same there. This group of archers moved here. The other two can do whatever they want. Chariots, let's have you fall back behind the lines. There will be a perfect opportunity before you, but not yet. Gorbel fall back as well. Behind the lines. Alright, they are in range. Much to their chagrin. Chop those wolf raiders. Archers will do some dueling. Charge those forest goblins. Rip them to bits. You charge in here with the elite units. Weaken everything up front. Let's get all of the arrows blanketing the stone trolls. Razor Gore. Go through that line. And then with the Centaur. Come straight in after these archers in the back. Called Jenkins. Jenkins the archer. Everyone's going to rampage, so we don't have a lot of control over this battle. Here come the snotling pump wagons. Give them a hug. Yeah, our infantry does rampage when it gets caught. Centaur go through. For your rampage. Everyone else is fine. Oh, it's mushroom stew on the menu tonight, boys. Stone Troll's already running for the hills, as we would have expected. Not much leadership there. Gorbel, you deal with this fool. We'll have Morghur move. Keep giving the stone trolls, geez, the bad touch. Alright, let's get in there and start blending up the back line. We've got a bunch of rampaging archers.
Chaos good.
Chaos good. Yeah, it's a greenskin roundup. They thought it was going to be a close battle. Not even a little bit. More Flock of Doom here. The greenskins wawing around even though they're getting obliterated. Yeah, they get an E for effort. We're going to round up all of the remaining fools here for sacrifices, and I'll catch you all in a moment. Well, even rampaging Morghur's force was well a match for a Mutt Guzzler. He is now sleeping with the fishes. We will go ahead and devour those captives. Yum yum, eat them up. And those Zangors ripped through them without any orders. They just planted an axe in every single skull they could find. Now what we're going to do with Morghur is we are going to fall back towards Corone. Still in this current stance we're in to gain even more experience, but man, he is still not at 12. Haunting us there. Uncanny Senses, 20% more spell resistance. Dang. Or Shadow Hide for 10% more missile. Gnarled Hide or good old Gouge Tusks. He's got his unique. We got Strength of the Land 3. Herd Weights. 10 more armor for all allies in range, and then some missile resistance. That seems pretty good. Unrelenting Warherd is more attack. He's just a really good hero then, or the Vast Unending Warherd. Terror for all Minotaurs, then just has him cause terror. We actually aren't going to have Minotaurs in this army, but we are knowing this is a thing. Our Minotaur-themed Gorbull, or Doombull-led army will have the Vast Unending Warherd. For you, I'm going to go for Strength of the Land. Pure armor. We want training first. Training and then Strength of the Land. Sweet. And here at Corone, we can build up some more offerings. I think not. Hopefully we get to lure the other greenskins over to fight. That would be just great. Yeah, no, the raiding party is not what we want. I wouldn't mind another set of heads on spikes for just the passive gain of dread. But we'll save some gold then. You've got one more turn for, or I guess 2 more turns to sit here for the giant. Such is the way. So we will just skip on through and end our turn. Alright, an uneventful end turn. Ruglash is sprinting on home. How do you still have your WAAAGH? I guess those goblin archers must have hightailed out of there as soon as the battle started turning for them. Morghur is just barely away from... Well, he's got about 600 points to go. 552 to be exact. We could perform the ritual, but that won't take us up to the next tier, so we want to keep building. We have 32 of them. We would need at least 28 to get up to Ruination level 3, which we're looking for. We want to get a little higher than that, though, so that way we can hopefully get up to tier 4. Getting up to 4 now would give us 2 more armies and then another Birdstone Shard, which would be great. So maybe this is the next milestone we're going to try to push for. Need the greenskins to start resettling some of these places. Morghur, I'm going to keep you in the stance you're in, but let's set up next to Corone. I want him to be the reinforcing army, not the main one. You stay there. Somehow we're losing some gold. Oh. Hello, you.
I will not.
That's a lot of knights errant. Yeah, raid from the Beastmen. Something the Bretonians would definitely do. We're gonna steal all your dung and rusty metal scraps. Seems like a really good idea. Low bestial strength. Grove starts to become severely affected. I don't really care. He's here recruiting. He'll get back up to, we can smash some heads. How much casualties is that? Let's find out. Well, no, let's not, because there's an army right here. Low bestial rage is fine. They can take it out on the Bretonians when they get closer. Relax, lads. Oh yeah, you're still gonna try to keep giving me skill points to Morghur? Not on your life. We'll end the turn. Ooh, the Dark Moon is again ascendant. This is a little bit different than last time, unless I'm just crazy. Moon is suffused with a deep, oh yeah, a dark crimson, a sign of the rage of the ruinous powers, and a call for the Beastmen to see this rage manifested. It is you, Beast Lord, who must channel this hatred and direct it upon our enemies. So we've got when one falls, which is 50% more replenishment, but the lunar eclipse is the important thing. 20% more ruination from rituals of ruin. 40% more post-battle loot. Sweet. So what do we want? Ruinous incentive for more bestial rage. Cost of skill I don't care about, and then herd growth. Ruinous incentive. Now let's grab him one falls. Keep that replenishment up. That's trying to incentivize us to pop it in the next 2 turns, which is not great. I don't think there's any way we can get even enough marks here. And Lewin's threatening Corona as it is. Unfortunate. He's still just barely off of rank. Let's see. Greenskins aren't cooperating with us. If we jump over here, there's a huge chance we get ambushed by a random beastman or an army of the Greenskins. Let's switch into the hidden encampment. And we'll go right outside of Corone, which is already the WAAAGH target. I'd like to make it so that we can go after their area easily if we can. Still losing some gold because they're raiding down here. See how brave you are when a giant comes charging at you full force. Feasting upon man. I'll start working on your spellcasting. Okay, so we're not going to have any more bestial rage. At least to start, we've got to try to ambush this guy, so let's keep sneaking on over towards them. As long as we can limit how far the Bretonnians can move. Could be directly in their path and a 95% chance to succeed in an ambush. Go for it a little bit more.
Not in this world or the other.
Not in this world or the other. Raiding class. Oh, so they can learn how to raid. All the little chillin' beastmen bringing their severed skulls to the teacher. All right, another turn. Another boring intern, and now it's a response rating. Now she's taken the place of her previous general. She's lost her entire army. Okay, well let's deal with that. Come here, you. Hugs from the Beastmen. They fail to spot our ambush. This will be a simple fight. I would send the giant in to fight Raponce. Let's see how many we lose, though. Just about everyone. Fair enough. Well, let's give them some more bestial rage. Still looking real bad in terms of it. Yeah, we can go ahead and quell some animosity, but friend Swa would likely come on over. Birds and retreat.
What you ask
after bashing some heads. Let's see if she can reach us.
My lady will not allow it.
Man, I think just barely. That's pretty cheeky. Well done. We're gonna go into the hidden encampment stance. We're not gonna bash any heads together. We'll just let them replenish naturally. We're gonna be in for the fight of our lives up there. Morghur's still just barely away from rank 12. Can we reach? No, we can't. Of course we can't. The moon's gone quickly. Oh, so it was just this turn we had to pop the ritual to get the extra 40%? Such is the way. So if we pop it and don't gain the next Ruination rank 4, are we ever going to be able to build another Herdstone? We need to go up to at least 100 Ruination here. I think. That's at least the assumption we're going to make here. Lewin is missing. Wonderful. Hoping he turned around, but that would be very unlikely. Roan's probably gonna get attacked next turn. Makes me a little bit concerned for our future here. I'd also like to attack Altamont. They'll split between. As spooky as it is, and then we'll go ahead and end our turn once more. And yet another uneventful turn. Pooh now is very good at ambushing. And the Primal Fury challenge is complete. Just like their Fury, the Cloven One's hunt is eternal. It never began, it never shall end. Shall never end, it always was. As the Primal Fury is upgraded. Now we need to build any of our herd stones up to tier 5. We gain a shard of the herd stone and some other goodies. What is that one? I've never actually seen the shard. Oh, power recharge. Boring, but strong. So there is an army there at Ganay, and I don't know if they can reach Corone. I'd like to attack Outmont. Before we make that move, though, let's bring out our spellcaster and see who's there. Ruglash is there.
Get off, kid!
And a bunch of normie greenskins. We should be able to break this squad.
No!
Since he claimed Ganay, he's there for the turn. I don't think he can cross the river, so we should be able to get back. It's gonna be close. So we move to Outmont. We'll bring in Rarars with him. Rar the Warbringer. Really, we're gonna lose. He's got trolls, sure. We've got bonus versus large spawn that don't die. Or I guess don't break. They do die. Alright, Outmont thinks we're gonna lose. Well, Morghur versus all of the Black Orc big bosses. Proper smash? Prepare to get proper smashed. Okay, and our troops not rampaging the entire battle is also going to be very, very useful. So do the trolls have any kind of magical resistance? They do not, but they do have troll metabolism. Wow, that's a lot of weakness to fire. The Angors don't have fire damage, should be great. Okay, well let's move our lads over. That way we're harassing the boar boys right off the bat. So let's go Zangors and do the 2-Gore herd. Want them right up front. Such a strange. This is the most blocky formation ever. There's a lot of them, and I'm guessing that's part of the reason why. This is pretty chunky lads. Spears. Spear Ungor definitely up front. Because those boar boy may just choose to charge directly into our Zangors, which would be unfortunate. Ray Shame in there. Let's go ahead and grab all of our Ungor Raiders. They're a little bit awkward there with the house. Let's just kind of maneuver them a little bit. In the trees, we'll keep the wolves at bay ever so slightly. Chaos, good. We're really just gonna have all of our archers worried about the enemy cavalry to start. We're gonna have a hard time hitting them there. Yeah, it's about like that. Now we'll have the Hounds of Pestilence. Looks like they are going to outclass the enemy cavalry, which is great. Centigore and the Hounds of Pestilence will be working together then to deal with those boar boys, and they'll rotate when we can. Spawn will take this side. Working as a group will be, I think, better for us. Razor Gore with him as well, because that lead is insane. And these chariots can go round wide. Alright, 3 lords and heroes. I guess we brought these spearmen here. Yeah. The impenetrable Ungor wall, and then we'll have you two set up over here. Gorbull and company looking. I'm thinking if we get Morghur to touch these wolf riders, they're pretty easy to turn into spawns. So we're gonna try the Cloven lads, and then all of the speedy boys. Stuff. Let's get them. A little bit more of a difficult battle this time, but I don't think by that much. We're still gonna let them come to us. 100% swing these guys wide. Same thing here, swing these guys all out wide. Okay, actually, one needs to fall back a little bit. Okay, we're gonna get surrounded for sure. That's alright. I think we can handle it. Definitely need our archers to be set up to deal with. Gonna be cavalry when they make it in. Lure these guys on over. Spears. Move apart a little bit there. Archers. Chariots, come on back. You guys come on in and charge them. Actually, we'll just bring the chariots in too. I don't really want the infantry there at all. Those missiles are flying. Have you guys switch sides and prepare to harass the poor boys. That took a lot of damage. You go ahead and fall back. Send in the Gores. Send in the Spawn. And send in the Piggies to deal with the back line. Over on the other end, where we are annihilating their cavalry. We definitely need you to fall back because here comes a whole bunch of... Well, we can go through the infantry, that'd be great. We'll send the Ungor up to duel with the goblins. Go for that. Excellent cast of little crows there. Broke the line for a moment. Now we'll grab the Overcast Weisson's Wild Form on Zeus line. Keep buffing up those Zangors where we can. You guys come on away. We'll have this group charge through the line, going after these archers. Use that speed. Hounds might be able to scare the trolls off just by being here. All the way through. Piggies in the back line, come in and help out with the trolls. Get the bleed on the trolls. Fight the orc boys, you guys turn around. Have the other Razorgore herd go through and after that group. Perfect. Where's our spellcaster? Definitely losing this flank. Let's bring the chariots round wide to go after those Gobbo archers. And get these Ungors firing on these orc boys in the middle. We're a bit confused as what they're up to. Another murder of crows. I need to pull you through. Here come the Chaos Spawn, the new ones that have just arrived go after the trolls. And we'll bring them in as well. One big blob. Warbull can get Foe Seeker. You're not great in a fight. We can bring you in, go after the big boss real quick. Quick smashing. Hounds are about to break and run. Let's try to pull them away for a moment. A little bit of a lance shot in there. Perfect. I think we've got him. Bring the Cyndacore around wide. Doombull will come and smash into the back of these trolls, because I think we're going to have an issue with them coming back into our archers. Keep damaging on them, and we'll have the Spawn chase them. Through to pull those trolls further away. Each unit of trolls we can deal with is extremely impactful in the battle. Morghur, you keep chasing this individual lord. We don't want him coming back. We'll have the Cyndacore then go after lads who we're not wanting to see back on the battlefield at all. It's gone bloody, but it worked out for us. Luckily they didn't have more orc boys, or that could have got probably a lot more messy. The trolls have a little bit more units to use to hold the line for them for a moment and be a distraction, the better they do. Make sure these trolls don't come back. Hounds come on around and help out with that. Stone trolls are dangerous, but they're not as dangerous as all of our spawn are. Not at current, so these Chaos Spawn come back around to scare them off. They also are really not going to like units appearing from nowhere. Seems to freak them out. And there's the win. Beautiful. We've got lots of greenskins to run down, and I will catch you all in a moment. Right, we eke out, I guess, a close victory. They're only losing 284 to their 2001. And we shall absolutely be raising and advancing. That way we can turn around and get closer to Corone. That's right, greenskins. Build civilization on our watch. We will go ahead and have our herds keep gathering. We've got plenty of rage for the moment, so let's go ahead and switch into the encampment and just come on down the road. Build up our forces for the next fight. Morghur has finally gained up to 12, so we've got the Ardor of Fury, which will now give him, for his entire army, the Primal Fury ability. Weapons rate for all of our Chaos Spawn units faction-wide, which is just insane. And then extra experience gain for all Chaos Spawn units, also faction-wide. So I did have some couple of you saying in the comments that the Horrible Regeneration is bugged, which is unfortunate, but everything else here should be working out just fine. So the extra melee defense and weapon strength, that all should work out for us. Forces of Change will give us more attrition for enemies, and then income from raiding. Movement range for all armies, and then a powerful blessing ancillaries that can modify our units. Sold. Let's see what these things are. Give me my ancillary. We've got the Blessing of Filth, Horrible Regeneration, which it might be bugged, and then less speed, physical resistance, and then the Blessing of Mania. Really? It makes them rampage, but they've got a huge heap of extra charge bonus. Let's give that to some of our spawn. Perfect. We've got a Trickster Shard for our Spellcaster as well. I don't think he has any kind of arcane items. Yoink. There you go. Enjoyed. Battle-Scarred Ungor Raider gives us more movement range and line of sight. For now, it can stay on Morghur because we don't actually have all that many ancillaries. And let's come on in here and give him the Strength of the Land. Make sure all of our spawn and Ungor are very, very tanky. I'm thinking our next call is just an Overcast Flock of Doom. Orcs, Bane, and Carnage Incarnate. We've also got Blackhorn's Ravagers, which we are definitely going to add into this army down here. They didn't decide to attack, and they didn't move on us, which is two very suspicious things. Let's go ahead and just set up then in this little pass in the forest.
There are chaos action.
And see if they decide to come after us.
Or the other. I don't care.
A lot of Bretonians there.
What
Handle it though. Let's get rid of this unit of just garbage normie spearmen. And instead, in their place, we'll grab the ROR unit, Blackhorn's Ravagers, which their difference is they've got the Overwhelm ability, dropping weapon damage and reload skill by a heap. And then they're rowdy. They like to party, these goats. The Unnatural Order, Leadership Aura during ambushes, and then neither of those are very exciting. So back down to Consume Order. Messenger of the Brave be a good one. Have 3 characters rank 15. So 10 units in battles, and then win a battle with at least 4 heroes. Guardian for all lords and heroes. Or Guardian for all lords and embedded heroes. So it is for both. Awesome. Or win 4 battles in a single turn. We'll get to that. I just don't think it's going to be anytime soon. Movement range for all armies, and then more income from raiding for this army. Now we'll save some of our gold for now. We really just want to have what we need to immediately upgrade the squad encampment as soon as we can. So we're going to ignore our low bestial rage, and we will end our turn. And another uneventful end turn for us. Looks like he has moved up to besiege Hindai, so we can come on then, go through the beast paths, and pop out over here a little ways closer to Gane. I'm betting anything that the greenskins are on their way to try to fight us too, but I'm not sure where they're going to come from. Oh, they're all the way down here. So they stretch up all the way up and around. Armies might be coming from the south pretty soon. Luckily, we have vision on all of the blood grounds. And Claude's coming back for yet another set of revenge. Bring it on, Claude. Go ahead and quell the animosity this time. That's not that many. Actually, no casualties at all. Sweet, we'll scoot back a little bit. Force them into our land. 90% chance to succeed. We care not for low bestial rage, but how much dread do we need for the next upgrade? 2,000. We're on our way. Corone now receives a plague. Gray cat trying to jump up in my lap. No, not right now. Far too stabby. We're just gonna move and hit Gane then. Pretty sure we're gonna get some devastation for this. It's built up. Oh no, it's not. Oh, we got Blade. Okay, then we will loot and raise in advance so that we can come on back. Got Blade there. So there's no extra devastation. Should have waited a little bit longer. Should have just checked. That Corone got fought off immediately. Not a good sign. Let's go into the hidden encampment. I think we'll stay about right here on the other side. There's no telling what they're going to be up to, but we have to kind of wait and see. It's a lot of sneaky maneuvers at the moment. All of the armies that were around here are gone now. Which makes me think they're doing some ambushing of their own. But actually, what's this army look like? We have no Bestigors, otherwise I would absolutely throw ourselves at the west battle there. A little bit more elite cavalry and some more heavily armored front line. I'm happy to give it a go. Till then, though, we continue skipping the turn. Alright, so the strategy is just to be on the edge of our territory and steal our money. Bold strategy. I see no greenskins near Corone, but I don't trust that they're not nearby. Let's drop our Beret Shaman out of the army. We don't necessarily need him. I'll have him come on over. Just see if there's any enemies nearby, because for whatever reason we don't have the vision over this entire blood grounds here. Strange. So we'll send Morghur straight on through to deal with Hindai. Or make it so they can't escape.
Get at me,
2 more turns till it turns into a tier 3 settlement. We might just wait, sit here and raid for a turn. It will all depend on how many armies are going to come over after us. Can we reach her? Ooh, we cannot. There's no way to know. I'm betting anything we're just barely out of range. Gonna try it though. Francois, oh, we got her. And it's going to be a Pyrrhic victory. Medium casualties. We'll lose both of our hounds. I mean, I don't want to fight this many knights, I can't lie. Failed to spot our ambush. It's still gonna be that brutal, is it? Let's raise our standard down to these guys and see if we still lose them. Oh. Well, this time I'm happy to do it. I don't want to fight all that many knights. We will go ahead and take the replenishment. And then we'll do our best to sneak away. Back into the in-camp stance. We don't really care about his bestial rage at all. So Dread and Charms or Dual Wielder. Hardened Pearls, or Hardened, not Pearls, Pelts. For more armor for all of the beasties. Or Bellows of the Discordant for more weapon strength for all the beasties. That's a tough call. Going all in on damage is usually probably a pretty good idea, but let's make this squad more tanky. Fueled by blood for more vigor loss reduction. Now let's go Dread and Charms, Dreads and Charms, and then Hardened Pelts for that extra armor. Not really worried about your rage. And we'll just grab a couple more of these nigh worthless hounds. That works.
My lady will
They're able to
not
keep
allow.
recruiting up more and more Knights of the Realm, though, so we need to dim that tide soon. Ignore the low rage and not build up anything else, because we're still trying to save for that 6,000 here with Morghur, and that'll be our turn. And the people of Sigmarsheim keep deciding not to fight. Interesting. Pawns is back yet again. It's gonna go ahead and just pull back towards Artois. 90% chance to ambush while we're here. I think we want to fall back all the way so we can actually use some replenishing. Thank you kindly. See no more Beastmen. Or greenskins. Now we're fairly safe. Let's see. At least we should be safe to destroy this settlement. Here with Morghur, he's been on the auto-resolve. And it'll give us a pyrrhic victory, will it? Got 4 Orc boys. We would lose all of our archers. I absolutely disagree. So we'll grab the Blessing of Filth here. Give horrible regeneration to... Such a tough call. One of the 2 spawn. We'll just give these both to the spawn. Blessing of Mania as well. Perfect. And then we will have ourselves a battle against the Broken Axe tribe once more in the next episode. But for now, I'm out of time for today. I have been Space Wizard Total War. Leave a like for the light god and a sub for the sub dog. See you on the next one.